Hi guys, so in this video let's talk about confirmation bias. Okay, what it is and why you should know about it, right? Why it is important. And please, I always leave this to the last part of the video, but if anything I say or speak about, resonates with you, please subscribe, like, and share my videos, okay? So let's get into it. So what is confirmation bias? Well, confirmation bias is basically you believing and searching out everything that reaffirms your deep down beliefs, right? So you guys hear me talk about the subconscious mind a lot, unconscious mind, whatever you call it, right? And how our deep inner beliefs control what we do and what we see on the outside, right? On the outside world. So confirmation bias is basically all your beliefs that are sitting deep down inside will translate to you, therefore, because of those beliefs, to finding stuff that reaffirms whatever it is that you already believe, right? So if I'll give you an example, right? If you believe the world is coming to an end, right, and it's a horrible place to live, right, you will search out news articles that say the same thing, right? You will listen to stuff that also say the same thing, right? You will tend to, you know, attract people that also believe the same thing, but also, whatever they may be speaking about, you will hear it differently to reaffirm what it is at your core, right? Your deep down in inner belief, right? So the same thing, if you are a very positive person and think the world is beautiful and is great and is not, like I said previously, ending in a horrible place. It's a great place to live, right? And raise a family and stuff. Well, you also will seek out more stuff that is biased towards your already that belief, right? So you will maybe not watch the news and you will see, tend to pick out articles that reaffirm that belief, right? So we have to be very careful to notice where it's coming from, right? Because sometimes it can skew your projections and how you see things, right? Let's say an event took place and you have two different people. Well, those two different people most likely will see the event differently depending on their inner beliefs, right? And then, like I said, your confirmation bias will kind of see it in a different light, and then that confirmation bias will seek out other information that will validate however you see that a certain event that took place, let's say, right? So this is very very difficult and very kind of like worrisome, because you may remember things uh, quite differently than what happened in actuality, right? It can skew your perception, right? Because it's very biased towards um, your own, like I said, beliefs, your own emotions and feelings about things. And then, like I said, you reached out and found, you know, um, information that just reaffirms it, right? So you're very I'm trying to find the words here, right? You're very opposed to if somebody says something that even may be right, but you will dismiss it. You're like, oh no, that's not true, right? That's not how it is. And then, you'll seek out other people who just, reiterate what you were saying instead of maybe interacting with that person who had a different opinion than you, right? So not a lot of people know about this concept, and like you have to question everything that is going on, even in your own mind, right? Because your own mind is very biased, right? The ego tries to keep you very safe and out of the comfort zone, right? Which you hear me talk about in other videos. Um, so, it's very important that you keep an open mind and be present enough to notice these moments where you are just searching out, whether it's media channels or articles or people that only validate your core beliefs, right? Because then you're leaving out a whole other reality, a whole other group of people who may bring wonderful experiences to your life, right? uh, but you tend to only gravitate to those confirmations, those biases of your own of your own projections, right? So, uh, you know, those are the key points. Please let me know in the comments, if you agree, disagree, if you ever heard before of the confirmation bias, right, and how it works and why it's important, right, and maybe give your own examples, right, from your life, how you see that being applicable, right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.